Hello dear friends, in this session we are going to discuss about management, importance of management, management process and the functions of management. Dear friends, management involves the act of achieving the organization's objectives. Friends, let's take an example. A hospital is there. A comprehensive medical care to a community is the objective for a hospital. For a university to provide its students a well founded education in a very congenial environment is its objective. Dear friends, we need to understand that whatever the objective of a particular organization, management is the process by which the objectives are achieved. Management in all business and organizational activities is the act of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources efficiently and effectively. Dear friends, resourcing encompasses the deployment and manipulation of human resources, financial resources, technological resources, and natural resources. Dear friends, next we can understand the nature and characteristics of management. Well, management is a continuous and never ending process. Management is getting things done through people. Management is both science and art. Management is multidisciplinary in nature. It is a group and not an individual activity. Management follows established principles or rules. Management is situational in nature. Management is all pervasive. Management is intangible. And management is dynamic in nature. Dear friends, those are some of the characteristics of management. Well, dear friends, importance of effective management. Friends, management is a must for every organization. The existence of management allows the proper functioning of any organization. Management in all business and organizational activities is the act of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources efficiently and effectively. Well, dear friends, it means that management provides life to every organization. Management is significant in the economic development of any country. All societies, whether developed or developing, they need a huge lot of good managers. Dear friends, our society could never exist as we know it today, nor improve without a steady stream of managers to guide its organizations. Friends, managers influence all the phases of modern organization. Well, we can take example of sales managers maintain a sales force that markets goods. Personal managers in organizations, they provide organizations with a competent and productive workforce. Plant managers, they run manufacturing operations effectively and efficiently. Dear friends, well said by expert and management thinker, namely Peter Drucker. He says that effective management is probably the main resource of developed countries and the most needed resource of developing ones. Dear friends, without management, a country's resources of production always remain resources and can never become production. Dear friends, next important is to understand the management process. Well, dear friends, a highly useful way is to think of management as an operational process and its functions as sub processes in a circular continuous movement. Well, you can see the figure is given there. These sub processes have no clear cut separate entity or a line of demarcation where one function ends and the other begins, except Dear friends, when a new organization is being formed, they blend into each other like the flowing water of a river. Well, this management process, this diagram was suggested by Professor Theo Hanman in his professional management theory and practice way back in 1962. So this diagram gives a clear picture of process of management. Well, management functions, dear friends, uh, there are many functions of management, and we can discuss them one by one. Well, some of the main functions are planning, organizing, directing, controlling. Dear friends, planning means thinking in advance. It means to look ahead and chart out future course of action. Determination of futuristic course of action is what is named as planning. Planning is formulation of objectives, policies, procedure, rules, programs, and budgets. Next is organizing. Dear friends, organizing means to coordinate human and material resources. It means enumeration of activities, classification of activities, fitting individuals into functions in an organization, and the assignment of authorities for action. So, this is what is organizing. Next is directing. Dear friends, directing is said to be a process in which managers instruct, guide, and oversee the performance of the workers to achieve predetermined goals. Directing involves motivation, leadership, decision making. Another important function is controlling. Dear friends, controlling means laying standards, comparing actual with the standards, and correcting deviations. Controlling means achieving objectives according to plans. Dear friends, uh, besides the primary functions of management that we have already discussed, planning, organizing, directing, controlling, there can be another important subsidiary functions of management like decision making, innovation, then representation, reporting, budgeting, forecasting. Dear friends, decision making is the process of choosing the best from among alternative courses of action. It means evaluation of alternatives and choosing the best solution. Innovation is kind of it means introduction of new systems, procedures, methods, techniques, products, and services. Well, as a representation, manager has to represent his organization to outsiders, financial institutions, then government, and others. Well, reporting is the process of giving information to the management, shareholders. It is considered as reporting. Budgeting. Dear friends, a budget is a future plan represented in numerical form. Budgeting is preparing various budgeted figures for the enterprise for the future period. Another function is forecasting is involved to some extent in every business decision. The management has to forecast while preparing plans for the future. Forecast means a calculation or estimate of future events. Next important is we'll discuss levels of management. Dear friends, there are generally three different levels of managers: first level managers, middle level managers, and top level managers. These levels of managers are classified in a hierarchy of importance and authority, and are also arranged by the different types of management tasks that each role does. In many organizations, the number of managers in every level resembles a pyramid, in which the first level has many more managers than middle level and top level managers respectively. Well, you can see the pyramid here. Dear friends, top managers typically consist of board of directors, president, vice president, chief executive officers. These individuals are mainly responsible for controlling and overseeing all the departments in an organization. They develop goals, strategic plans, and policies for the company, as well as make money decisions on the direction of the business. Middle management typically consist of general managers, branch managers, department managers. These individuals are mainly responsible to the top management for the functioning department. They devote more time to organizational and directional functions. Dear friends, lower management typically consists of supervisors, section officers, foremen, etc. These individuals focus more on the controlling and direction of management functions. For instance, they assign tasks and jobs to the employee, guide and supervise employees on day-to-day activities, look after the quantity and quality of the production of the company, make recommendations, suggestions, and communicate employee problems to the higher level above. Dear friends, in this level, managers are the image builders of the company, considering they are the only ones who have direct contacts with the employees. Well, they are concerned with basic supervision, motivation, career planning, and performance feedback. Uh, Dear friends, I hope you have understood the concept of management, functions of management, process of management, importance of management, and different management levels. I hope everything is clear with you. Thank you.